In 4.3 on page 113, we're dealing with correcting entries and learning how to correct our posting mistakes that we may make. So our instructions say, journalize each correcting entry discovered during during December of the current year. Use page 21 of a general journal. So on December 1st, we discovered that a transaction for supplies bought last month was journalized and posted in error as a debit to prepaid insurance instead of supplies for $75, memorandum 15. Our date is December 1st. Memorandum 15 is our source document. Now, we should have debited supplies before, so we're going to go ahead and do that now for $75. And we are going to credit prepaid insurance because they got the debit accidentally in the first place. So when we give them a credit now and post, it'll wipe it out to zero and it's like it never happened. Our next transaction again is on December 1st. Discovered that a transaction for rent expense for last month was journalized and posted in error as a debit to repair expense instead of rent expense for $900, memorandum 16. Date is the 1st. Memorandum 16 is our source document. Rent expense should have gotten the debit in the first place for $900. So now we are going to credit repair expense to wipe out the mistake that we had made by giving it a debit in the first place incorrectly. Now, down at the bottom, we have Art Stevenson's drawing account, and we've made some mistakes in our posting. So it says, it was also discovered that 2 posting errors were made in the owner's drawing account. The November 15th entry amount should have been $540. So as you can see, it's $450. Now, if you make a posting mistake, you're going to erase it. But in real life, if things are done in pen, we would cross it out, and in small numbers above, we would write what it should be. So there we see the 540. And then it says the November 30th entry included a debit to drawing for $400. So as you can see, we accidentally gave it a credit and it should have been a debit. So I'm going to cross that out. I'm going to put the $400 debit that it should have been, and then I'm going to calculate my new balance. I have a debit for $540 and a debit for $400, so I add, and $940 is my new balance that I write in small letters up, or numbers up above.